Search bars are a common feature in iOS apps. They can help filter and organize data for the user. In this video, we'll add a search bar to our UI and construct the API search URL. To start off, we'll need new string constants for our search bar prompt text. This text will be displayed when the bar is empty. Open constants. Make a new line after TV search string. Static let movie placeholder string equals quotes search for a movie. Copy and paste the line we just made. Switch out movie for TV. Search for a TV show. We'll need these two since we'll be switching between a movie search and TV search. Go back to search view. In addition to these new strings, we also need a variable to hold what the user searches. Make some space after line 12. At state private bar search text equals quotes. At state allows the view to modify the variable. We use private because no other file will need to access this variable directly. All the precursors are ready. Scroll down and find the toolbar closing brace. Enter dot searchable. Choose the one with text and prompt. For text, we can put $search text. This creates a binding. Whatever the user types in the search bar gets synced into our search text variable. Tab over to prompt, search by movies, question mark, constants, dot movie placeholder string, colon, constants, dot TV placeholder string. We see the ternary operator here, allowing us to display the correct prompt depending on the type of search. Please update your API keys in api-config.json. Press Command R to run. Our app is up. Navigate to the search tab. Nice. Our search bar is showing. We can toggle it back and forth. Everything is working correctly. I do want to point out how easy it was to add the search bar thanks to SwiftUI. In addition, we were able to use .searchable because our view is inside a navigation stack. If we didn't use a navigation stack, for example, if we were in a sheet, then we would have to make the bar manually, which isn't too bad. We can get the ball rolling on hooking up the search bar to our API. A good place to start is to build the URL. Open Data Fetcher. I'll paste what a search call looks like. This one is a bit different than the rest of the URLs we've built so far. The word search is before the media type, and there are two queries, the API key and the movie or TV show we are searching. In this example, it's the movie Pulp Fiction. With this accounted for, we can scroll down to our build URL function. Click after the else if closing brace. Hit enter a couple times. Add else if type double equals quotes search with braces. Copy the path from the first else if statement. Paste it inside our second else if. Switch around type and media. I'll backspace else so it chains correctly. Admittedly, these chaining if statements aren't the prettiest. It would probably look better with a switch case statement. Maybe we'll go back and tighten up our code in a future video. To wrap up, we just need to handle our second query item for the search URL. In the arguments, add a comma after type, search, phrase, : string, question mark equals nil. This argument is optional with a default value of nil, allowing the function to be used without a search phrase. Scroll down before we make the URL. Make some room before the guardlet statement. Var URL query items equals brackets. Copy the API key query item and paste it inside our new array. Every API call needs this API key query item to work. Now we can add the second item only if search phrase isn't nil. Make some space, if lat, search phrase with braces, URL query items that append URL query item, name and value. Name will be quotes query, value will be search phrase. Now we can pass the new URL query items in our URL. This successfully puts the search query into our URL only if it's needed. Unfortunately, we can't see the search URL in action just yet, but we are getting closer to adding the feature. We'll continue in the next video. Thank you for watching.